Recently, an unexpected development in international politics has captured global attention. At a time when tensions in the Middle East remain high, the United States and Iran suddenly came together for direct talks in Oman. Many people around the world were expecting another rise in conflict or even the possibility of military confrontation. Instead, what happened surprised many observers. Rather than choosing the path of escalation, both sides decided to sit down and talk. After the meeting, former President Donald Trump described the discussions as very good, sending a strong message that diplomacy is still possible, even between longtime rivals. The meeting in Oman focused on several sensitive and long-standing issues, including regional security, economic sanctions, and overall stability in the Middle East. For decades, relations between the United States and Iran have been marked by mistrust, political pressure, and repeated confrontations. Disagreements over Iran's nuclear activities, military influence in the region, and U.S. sanctions have kept tensions high. In this context, simply bringing representatives from both countries to the same table was already a major step forward. Speaking to reporters after the talks, Donald Trump said the discussions were constructive and productive. He emphasized that both sides were able to clearly present their positions and concerns. According to him, the meeting helped create a foundation for future negotiations. However, he also made it clear that no final agreement had been reached. The talks were not meant to solve every problem at once. Instead, they were designed as an opening move, a first step toward rebuilding communication and reducing hostility. From Iran's side, officials also described the meeting as a positive beginning. Iran's foreign minister stated that his country remains open to peaceful dialogue, but only within certain limits. He stressed that Iran's defense capabilities and missile program are not open for negotiation. This firm position shows that while Iran is willing to talk, it is not ready to compromise on what it considers its national security. As a result, significant differences between the two sides still remain. Political analysts believe that the most important outcome of this meeting is the fact that both countries chose dialogue over confrontation. In today's global climate, where conflicts and wars continue to affect many regions, this decision carries special meaning. By choosing negotiations instead of threats, Washington and Tehran have sent a signal that peaceful solutions are still possible. This development is not only important for the two nations involved, but also for the stability of the entire Middle East. Experts also point out that the talks reflect a strategic approach from both sides. For the Trump camp, supporting diplomatic engagement helps show that pressure and negotiation can work together. For Iran, participating in the talks helps reduce international isolation and keeps communication channels open. At the same time, neither side appears willing to abandon its core interests. This makes future negotiations more complex and challenging. At this stage, many observers are calling the Oman meeting a temporary breakthrough rather than a final solution. No formal agreement has been signed and no major policy changes have been announced. Everything now depends on whether follow-up meetings will take place and whether both sides are prepared to make practical compromises. Without continued dialogue, this progress could easily fade away. Overall, the recent talks between the United States and Iran represent an important moment in modern international relations. Donald Trump's description of the meeting as very good has raised hopes that tensions may gradually decrease in the future. While the road ahead remains long and uncertain, this dialogue proves that even the most difficult conflicts can begin to move toward resolution through conversation rather than confrontation.